Okay, you guys, so Chrisean went live to talk about some issues between herself and Blueface. Now, yesterday she made a statement about the entire time she was with Blueface, she was pretty much drunk a majority of the time. And they also got into a verbal scuffle today because Blueface is back with his other baby mama. Chrisean moved out of the house and Jaden is now living with him. So he tweeted, "Life is so much better now that my B listen for real." So Chrisean addresses everything that's going on. She addresses the mental place that she's in right now. She seems to be really focused on just being a good mother, being prepared. But I'm going to play this live for you guys and let me know what you think in the comments below. Take a listen.
Yeah. So I tweeted something, and it got everybody like wanting to tweet back. I just think like, why when I tweet, people gotta tweet back? Every time y'all be saying, I never say something. I mean, sometimes. But I've been letting y'all breathe. As soon as I get the one pop, it's a part. It's like a situation going on. So what I tweeted. Okay, so I tweeted, I can't even think. Oh, I was drunk the whole time while I was with him and shit. Right? Okay, first of all, I'm not blaming him the reason why I was drunk all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, if you ever been with somebody, you don't, and that you really, really, you don't gotta do nothing but just be regular and normal. I had to be drunk all the time to really with the vibe, get with the vibe. And me being sober, noticing that was never really me for real, for real. You get what I'm saying? So I tweeted something in my little pregnancy feelings, and then it just got caught off like a little weird. So that's one. Hold on. And then he started saying more my speed is whatever his speed is, right? So I'm like, okay, since we tweeting about each other, how about you go head up and stop playing with me? Like, let's go head up in the tweet. Stop trying to use this for clout. Two, no, why you lying? I started splitting my checks. I started putting money in my account. I started that I should be doing because he played too much in my face. So he was like, basically he was trying to make me be okay with him playing in my face. Because he was like, this is exactly what he used. He said, I play with God. I play with my kids. I play with my mother. I play. It's schoolyard crib. And I'm looking at him like, all you playing with ain't paying. So why you got to play with me? That's all I had to say. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I like, as soon as I started doing individual, like, we get it. You could have did your own thing. I get it. You were saying me, but including me, but saying me, and I can't explain it. Like, I just don't like this little Twitter beef because why y'all taking my tweet so left? Like, I said what I said because it was like that. At one time I was drinking and it was fun. And it got to the point when I was drinking it was not fun. I was drinking because I had to drink. Like, what? Like, what the I really had to drink to be around him, to work around him, to forget what he playing with, how he playing with it. I don't want to get too technical because then he could be like, why you do all that? Why you say all that? I don't want to screenshot messages because he could be like, why you do that? Why you say all that? Why you show all that? I don't be doing that to you. Ooh, when? So I'm like, okay. So, okay, we got into a situation. Okay, he was on house arrest or whatever, right? So I made sure the little situation was cool. Like, I made sure he had the spot ready, bop, bop, and bop, right? So I got his iCloud. I seen everything, how he talked to whoever, how he do whatever, how he and move, right? Remember that day when he broke down my door? He broke down that bathroom door when I was going through his phone. So let me tell you what was in the phone. A lot of shit, you hear me? So when I mean a lot of shit, it was to the point when like, okay, that's all I need to know for real. So he texted me like, I need you to go do this, I need you to go do that, I need you to go do this. I said, okay. It was very vague. He gave me like 2 to 3 days to do it, whatever, so he could see his kids. But little do you know, I'm reading all these messages and all these plots he's making. They ain't adding up. So I said, I'm gonna go perform at this award show. That's when I performed at Hollywood a lot. And it was like this nice little beautiful award show put together and stuff. I performed. Before that, I was making money off of bookings. I was getting to it. So he texted me like, oh, I see you getting to it. I said, well, you have my flight flying back to you Saturday. Today is what? Thursday, Friday, whatever. He like, since you want to go do that, fuck Saturday. I'm like, okay, fuck Saturday then. It gets to a point when he say come, and I'm like not ready to come because you already had rotations. You hear me? Like, first of all, I don't want to be put in a rotation if I'm making millions of dollars. I don't want to be a multi-millionaire and having to worry about my. I'd rather be single. Like, that's how I really feel. Like, you know, I put up with the plan. I put up with the other. I get it. But that ain't me no more. So I like cut back on that weird. And I was just like, they can have you. I'm just gonna get my money. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I did. So I'm trying to stay focused. And then I'm pregnant. So the baby, okay, hey baby. This is not giving me time to play around with a weird. You know what I'm saying? He already, when he got his feelings, he went live and said that he gonna take my baby and give it to another. You get what I'm saying? He already. So my mind, like, all I gotta do is take me and what I make and leave. That's it. I'll be straight. I can worry about him when he's in my presence, when he's at my, when he pull up here, when he, you feel me? Like, I'd rather deal with you accordingly instead of on your terms and it's killing me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole kill. Like, I get like everybody took that no, Blue, yes, we're best friends. I love you to death, yo. He got me blocked right now. He feel like I'm ruining his image. I'm like, whatever. I ruined mine for you too. So we're even. So back to my little story I was telling y'all. Cause it's like all these hidden scenarios, all these false. Boy, you know what was going on. You know what you was doing, and I was with it. So I chose to get the and then look, the baby is getting bigger and bigger. If I don't figure it out, you have full control over with me and my child. Like, yeah, we love each other, but we wasn't showing it. It's through our actions. Like, your actions wasn't showing it. So then, the other thing he was like, remember every time we got in an argument, you used to screenshot the message? And if you'll show whoever we arguing about, it gave the satisfaction to that other person. He's like, so how does it feel now? Don't you feel like you up against what you up against? And I'm like, no, I just feel like I'm up against an immature for a pawn to and you still ain't happy. That's all I see that I'm up against. Some immature. I don't see the other what you're trying to say. So you're trying to prove a point without really proving it right to me, because I swear to God, we be talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and we never agree on something. And when we agree, yes, I'll be like, I'm wrong. But I swear to God, I'm saying I'm wrong only so he'll know that I understand him, not that I agree with him. I never agree with him. I don't like agreeing with him. It's getting on my nerves. Maybe it's the hormones. Maybe I don't got the little Henny bottle like vouching on for me. But yeah, I love bro. Yeah, we was great. He put me on. He did these things for me that whatever, cool. But there was like a catch to it. Because while you're doing all these things, oh my God, I don't want to say what I want to say and then we're arguing about it in his car. So I'm going to just keep it at that. He feel like, what do you feel like? He feel like I switched up, I chose up. And then I'm like, and then he like, you did what you was doing. You was on the low. You was doing that. Never made me leave you. Pick somebody over you. Da 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 da. And I feel what he was saying, but not really, because the only reason why I was entertaining people was because he's entertaining people. You feel me? Like I was going off his energy. He said if I was like I'm reciprocating your energy. He's like, I don't want to reciprocate my energy. Like you so unfair, yo. Like I'm not a robot. I'm not like I can only be that robot. I can only be that yes me for you when I'm drunk. You hear me? You hear me? And then when I stop getting drunk, it's when it started really bothering me and I can't just take a shot and get over it. I'm like, look, listen here, Chrisean, you can't keep playing with yourself, playing with just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta let yourself know stop. Because like say if it was him and the roles was switched, he would feel and say the same thing I'm saying. Like I feel like he then he try to use his situation like, oh my God, what else he say? He says, see, look, I will never, get into true self. This is Potty House LA, you know what I'm saying? I've been on my shit. I know. But yeah, buy my merch too. It's selling great. Thank you. But he was just trying to say more his speed is this way. And I'm just like, that's cool. When I was making all this money, this bossed me up. Okay, let's buy jewelry. Jewelry is beautiful, y'all. But having a car, getting a house in your name, like getting shit that you can actually afford. Because when we do fight and argue, you can always say, right? Right or wrong. So why when I was making money, you couldn't boss me up? You couldn't make sure I had my car. I was waiting on you. It just took too long. And then it wasn't just taking long. It was just clear that you with me. You get what I'm saying? It was clear as day, like he don't talk. He was you when you was broke. When you was cool with he was putting up with. Now that, you know what I'm saying, you glowed up, he not even letting you glow or grow or none of that. He just dragging still. What the fuck? Like, that's so unfair. Say if I met Blue, he ain't had when I met him. He had an apartment, he had what he had. But it ain't compared to what I'm ready to do for his life, right? Say if I bossed this, I'm just using a scenario to see if I'm wrong or not. Now he making like millions of dollars now. He on, right? But I'm still facilitating his money because he trusted me to facilitate his money. Like, all right, I know his loyalty is with me because every time he get like a check, and the check's not baby, they be over 100,000. When he get a check, it goes straight to my name, right? Cool. That's happened over periodically a long time. He's showing me his loyalty to me, right? Okay, now I'm gonna start looking at for him because let me boss him up because let me boss him up because that's what he deserved. Feel me? Let me. Oh, what that car you was talking about? You can afford it now. Let me put some. He wasn't doing none of that for me. He was making sure he was facilitating, but he was facilitating for himself. Two, he was keeping to control, one thing he said when I was like, okay, so why you want me to have my own money? You don't want me to have my own account? He was like, I can't control you. Bro, I let you control me for years. What the give me a break. Then now I'm pregnant and we having our little, what you call it? Our little beefs, right? It's really like, all right, so, look. Then he starts saying, but if I started, all right, since you was living with me and you was going to have for me, even if I was going to have for him with all the bills, I still have a lot of money. Your bills was bills, but they wasn't that expensive to keep up with if I'm making what I'm making. I could pay them myself. So when he was saying I help, it's like he be trying to make me feel guilty. What are you doing? Admitting to my friends, my fans, whatever. Cause he got me fucked up. He took I was drunk all the time with him to tolerate him. So left. He made it seem like, I don't know, the way he was sweet, he went wrong about it. Then he texted me saying something. I'm like, but you were just here. So let's be adults. Let's talk.
But you were just here.
Let's be real. Okay, shorty over there, but
She was over here.
why are you spending 99% of your time on as soon as you kick me out? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was cutting ties, we cutting money. He doing business with he doing business with. I already do business with who I already do business with. That's that. But all jokes aside, why are you playing you know what I'm saying? We ain't friends. We ain't cool. We're cool enough to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I was drunk a lot because of you. Because if you really cared for me and if we was really having good times, you would be like, babe, we don't need this drink. We don't need a shot. You was encouraging drinking. You was, you know what I'm saying? I was sad. And then you know how my mental health is. I'm very emotional, erratic, crazy. Why would you, as my man, be okay with me drinking like that? You was okay with that because what? You was controlling me. You was facilitating all my bread. Just be honest. Okay, I'm not making hundreds of dollars. I'm making a couple millions of dollars. I out of your house, off your couch type. And I was cool with that till.
I'm gonna bring my toothbrush.
Right, I was brushing my teeth. But no, y'all, I'm just saying, we're friends. We talk. We're cool. We're very mutual. I love him to death. Whatever the case may be, right? But my best times with him was me being pregnant and sober. And he's over in my space instead of me being in his space. Like when we see each other and he's over here like weeks at a time, and you see how he's just quiet online. But I've been in this positive field, like in my life. Like I don't want no negativity. Like I'm sorry that we had to end up like this, but I'm not sorry at all. I'm actually grateful that we was able to like separate. I'm grateful to be living somewhere very nice till my house is ready, till my car is ready. Like I'm okay. I'm not homeless. I'm not. Like, there's times when I be like, yeah, I want to go home. Yeah, I miss you. But I don't miss being disrespected, cheated on, ran over, and I'm making money for you. Like, it's just a ripoff. I might as well just be somewhere where I got a lot of peace at, and that's by myself. So that's what I was doing. That's what I'm doing. Like, okay, cool. Say that I'm not over you or whatever. I'm still okay. I'm still going over here handling my business, picking up my money, and nobody's telling me like I'm okay.